Hello, good evening, and welcome to Stone Monkey Radio. Oh, wicked, my camera settings are fucked as well. Woohoo! I love it! I love IT, it's the best. There we go, I kind of exist, you can kind of see me. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Stone Monkey Radio. Hello to that Daria Morgan, hands down on a curve, and to Chromic. How's everyone doing? V Gates, what's occurring? We're gonna play some videos game. Hopefully it will work properly. Oh, yeah. The joys of having set up and then computer just being like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. We're here. Apparently, I've not played Deep Rock Galactic in a while. Apparently, Hoxis is having some issues. Get some audio up, because I had this on quite earlier because I was listening to other stuff as well. Yeah. Thank you for morally supporting the rocking and the stoning. Yeah. Ah, no, not that button. Why would you even do that? People? Cool. Valuable cargo. Num num. Delicious cargo. Daria says, forgot about Thursday streams. Usually at work when you stream. Yeah, that's always a risk. We're here. We're here. We're queer. We're just trying to be good friends. We do good friend things. Gotta play a nice easy one. Trying to get this mission finished. As always, give the dice a slap. Gotta poop poop. I'm like a little kitty. Okay. Go for a wander. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope you are doing well as you can. All the books! Oh yes, all the books showed up. Well, half the books showed up. We were like, it's fine, we've got space, we can have all the books, and look at that, you can see, you can kind of see. Some of it is shiny. I mean, it's all shiny, it's all very shiny. But, yeah. It feels much more real now than it has ever felt before. I mean, it's been very real for a while. But, there is something about holding it in my hand. It's very overwhelming. Laura's like, yeah, all in stride. Yeah, we did this. It's an other book, TM. I mean, I'm like, I have achieved what I've wanted to since I'm 14. Maybe younger. I can't remember. I was in my second high school, whichever age that would make me. Probably about 13. Chromic says, need to wait till payday for one of them books. Well, I hope you enjoy it when you get it. And yeah, I'm trying not to do the thing where I downplay it. I've read it multiple times and I still enjoy it. Just like, no other people are gonna read it and they're gonna have thoughts. What if? I don't think it helps that I was looking at a whole thing today about authorial intent and how very often that's not good enough. Your intent is not necessarily good enough if you've done the thing wrong. But luckily, I have a Laura to help. Just don't panic. It's a good book. It is a good book. I'm happy with it, but it's all very stressful now. You're going to be judged. Hello, hello to Echo, how do? Gromix says thoughts while reading. Nobody's got time for that. Oh no. It's supposed to be a little bit thought-provoking. Oh no. Yeah, so also I think there's been a lot more sort of self-analysis of it recently because we've done a couple of interviews. It's like, yeah, you have to sort of think about the thing. Think about the thing. Ooh, someone's beeping at me. Something was definitely beeping at me. Well, it's stronger this way, so we'll do. Okay, ask how I'm doing. I'm doing okay. People are gonna have the book soon. They're gonna. Who were interviews with? So I did one. We did one with a podcast called DLC, Downloadable Commentary. Anky things. They were very lovely. And one of the hosts there, Jeff, had an extremely mellifluous voice. So don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep when he's talking. Yeah, we talked about board games and industry bullshit. And video games. I got to tell a whole new group of people about Basingstoke. Aha! Wow, not seen one of you in an while, TM. Oh my. It seems like there's an awful lot going on at the moment. Enemies everywhere. They're scuttling. They're scuttling. Be warned, they're scuttling. Yeah. Yeah. This isn't going well. I'll do my best though. Once again, playing stream text. Mellifluous is a good word. I like it. I always worry if I'm sounding slightly too pretentious for using it though. What's up, but no, it's good sound. As someone who has like massive audio issues a lot of the time, good sound very important and very appreciated. But no, hack better, damn it. I'm trying to hack. Oh no. I am covered in rock pox, and that's the worst thing. There we go, I got it. What was I talking about? Yeah, excited about book stuff. That's the new word. That's the compound word I've come up with for that. I came up with another one that I really liked the other day, which was what's it? Focus-tracted. I'm deeply focused on things that don't fucking matter. But seemingly completely unable to focus on the things I really should be paying attention to. Okie dokie. Now. I swear there was another one. Maybe it is above me. And on top of everything else, I have had Angus the prize breathing hog floating around in my head for like 2-3 days now. So that's been fun. How is chat doing? I hope you are well. Excited. I'm glad you're excited. I'm gonna be basically spending the weekend doing signings, so sign. I will do my best not to ruin your copy of the book with my bad handwriting. Luckily, I don't have to write anything. I just have to do a squiggle that isn't my signature, because natch. Celebrities get taught this. As I understand it, like the WWE have like a whole. Yep, this we've just like coming up with some suggestions for signatures for you. You'll need to know how to do this. That's your signature now. It's like, gee, thanks. I'm glad you're doing okay, Daria. Now that your robots are getting bigger. Lorja. Ah, splody. Whoop. Escape. Get me some whatever that was. I always want to call it bismuth, but it's not. Is that gold? I thought I saw gold. Oh, I did see gold. Can I have the big gold, please? Where's the big gold? There it is. I get it! I know I'm stuck. Ah! That's not the button. You can tell I've had several months off of playing this game. No bots, rude. Everyone deserves bots. Bigger jugs, bigger jugs, bigger hugs. If you did, I didn't hear it, but yay. Hi. I'm here to find your leggies. Second piece of the Kamina. Yes. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it do when it's finished. Combiners are good fun. Yeah. Down you go. A new location. Excellent. Love those. Hi. Hey. Right, where's my mool? I love it when the lighting does that. I'm never sure if it's a problem with the game or a problem with my graphics card. Always worrying. I don't get paid enough money to replace these things. Okay, says I love Deep Rock, but I get lonely playing it on my own and I get antsy playing with randoms. I am also bad at it. Perhaps we should organise to play together sometime. I really like playing solo. But I have played with friends. A friend introduced me to this a long time ago. Gosh, now. Friend was like, "Hey, I've got Game Pass. Do you want to play? I've discovered this game called Deep Rock Galactic, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Do you want to come play?" So we played together and realised that, my gosh, it's much harder in multiplayer. Was their first realisation, and then I got super obsessed with it. And ooh, hello, hi, give me the cube. Where's the cube? Surrender your cubey goodness to me. Do it. I'm so bad at finding these damn things. Hey, I want the cube. It's in here somewhere. Probably. Is that it? Nope. There it is. Error cube. Looks like a carbon fiber Rubik's cube. Oof. Oof and indeed a doof. That was a nice surprise. Yeah, my Game Pass ran out recently. I was without it for a couple of weeks. I was like, oh no. Is it finally time to buy myself a copy of Deep Rock Galactic? I put an awful lot into this game. It would be kinda sad to lose all that progress. Hey, what you doing? Rockpox! Ow, got rockpox again. A rockpox upon me, I guess. Yeah, it's that damn pig again. In my head, not here. Darius says, I'm bad at all. Darius says I'm bad at all games. I'm bad at all games, and yet here I am. And here you are watching me. It's all good. I don't think you have to be good at games to have fun. I think you just have to have fun. Or at least the right kind of stress. Because I'll be honest, I play a lot of puzzle games. And if you heard me talking about them a lot of the time, you'd probably think, is she having fun? She doesn't sound like she's having fun. Ah. Leechy bastards everywhere. Leechy little bastards. Guess I gotta go and find some leggies. Okay, hang on. Here's... that's a point. Good deal with this. There is the core. Okay, let's try up here. Hey. I heard you had a bit of an infection. Ow! Fuck biscuits. Help! Help! Thanks. Oh, ow. The cleansing pod. What if I want extra limbs? You didn't think about that. Oh, Christ. Like... Give them a tickle with a flame tickler. That's definitely what that is. Hey. Hey, Bosco, what you doing, buddy? That's right. You suck up all that stuff. S'il vous plaît. Oh wow, this is quite the huge fucking infection. It's okay, I'll cover it all in goo. Right. Darius says more limbs, more mining tools you can hold, right? Well, most certainly dead is better than questionably dead. How are you doing? I don't know, maybe I'm dead. Goo! my goo shooter out. Been a while, I'm out of practice. Ooh. Rocks, pucks. Who's gonna put the nuts in their mouth? I'll get my own damn Hoover. Boom. Get off me, you fiendish stewards. Yeah, so, yeah, my weekend, sign books. Laura has already been good and signed a good number of books. So, she is going to a concert on Saturday evening, I believe. That would be nice. And I will make squiggles. Vaguely legible squiggles. Or at least vaguely similar squiggles. Make the squiggles similar to the best of my ability. Oh yes. Air matron foaming up the area. Have you got a foamy area? Oh! Fuck yes! We did it! We have cleansed the area. Ba, ba, ba. The, what, 2000s War of the Worlds RTS game? From the aliens' point of view, Martians' point of view. I turned up, fucked shit up. Hey Aggie, just gonna use you as a little not fall down too hard platting form. Thanks. Whee! Hover boots. And it says, infections are a state of mind. You can't get sick if you protect your mind from illness. Yes. And the greatest illness is not listening when people tell you to wear a freaking mask. Ooh, I forgot I'd picked that up and then dropped it. Hey Molly! Stop being rude to Molly! She'll stop coming. And then where will you be? Carrying your own freaking gems and shit. Yes, Chromac, a mask around the brain. Yep, that's the thing to do. Ow, all the things. This is suspiciously very light still. Like, clearly I've dug this. I'm wondering if I haven't got a case of the doubles. Is it? Maybe I'm wrong. Nope. It feels too shiny, because usually the shine goes off these things once I've... Gosh darn Rockbox, I need health badly. Oh no! Some health, please. Hello? Hello? Just a morsel of health. A crumb of health for me. Yes, 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 yes. I know where you are. Fine, I'll press the button. Tell me the thing. Tell me your leggy wisdom. Angus the prize winning hog. Stop it. Days. Beep boop. One leggy? I know. Yet more infection. That it? Yay! I got it. Just one more mule to go. And a contagion spike. And 2 more flowers. Mule. Yeah, Echo, we should play sometime. Perhaps on stream if you fancy. We can take some burly dwarves. Outdo a thing. Arr. Right, where are the most? Hello, I need the boils, please. Boils! Yeah. Cleansing. Get my goo shooter out, shoot some goo. Ow. Who be injuring me? Okay. Ah. May I offer you this flamethrower of compassion? Freaky heck. Yeah, suck it! Get your rock pucks, honey. Oh yeah. That right there. Okay, you already hit New Game Plus. Well done. Amazing work. Yes. Yes, it's I'm glad you enjoyed it. Bit sad Laura didn't get to enjoy it as well as, because she was really enjoying that. But people gonna peep. Health! Oh yes, please. Num num delicious health. Oh, I see. So when you finished NG Plus, yes, I get you. One for you, one for everyone else. Lovely. Okie dokie, that was nothing. Yay! Sometimes, when you're exploring, the answer is fucking nothing. Is that another leggy? Nope, that's a foam thrower. Some light. Give me some light. As is light. Nope, no thank you. I beg to differ. That's you told. You are so far away from your intended target. That's less than ideal. Have you considered being much closer? Oh my god, it's so... Oh my god, how? How am I supposed to get there? We'll work it out. We can work it out. Can I get to this flower? And that's that side mission done. Right, and we go up. Hello? Hello? I can hear it. Hello, Delta, how are you doing? I hope you are well. That feels too high. I think I'm getting closer. No, lost it. Where are you? Beep once for yes and oh fuck, I can't see. Hearing shit. Ugh. Okay, let's just try. You've played enough Minecraft, love. Don't dig down. You fool. Okay, well, at least there's some nitro here. Om nom nom, tasty nitro. There's barely a morsel of nitro here. Thanks. I love it. Ugh. Keep digging too hard. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, maybe it's below me? I'm like, I can see dirt. What is that dirt even leading onto? And why? This really feels like I'm just trying to dig around the ceiling. I've only got 8 litres of petrol left. Petrol! Ugh. Come on, which way is that? Okay. That is definitely a wall. Hello, hi. Okay, that's good. We're doing okay, everyone. Well, I guess I'm just doing this the old-fashioned way. I don't think I want to go. At least I have the Oh, there we go. We made it, everyone. Like fuck. I had concerns. Hi. Oh, you're helpfully placed, aren't you? Look at you. You're right near all of these legs. Okay, and they're literally all up there. Fine. I can call... Oh, seems like such a waste. Okay, well now I've got the map upgraded. I am being a space dwarf. A sporf, if you will. Ow. Oh, frick. Hi! Oh yes, a really narrow passage. That's exactly where I want to meet an oppressor. No! Bad! You smell of Facebook. You reek of social networking. And you have a bad taste in hats. There, I said it. Ah, yes. After the disaster of last week's terraforming Mars, I decided rather than terraforming something, I will go somewhere that's more or less habitable and work backwards from there. Doesn't have to be friendly to be habitable, I guess. Don't fall down, don't fall down. One. Ah, ah, ah. Loink. Okay. Another leggy. Can I get the final leggy, or shall I just... Yeah, fuck it. Give me that leggy. Bring me the leggy. Ah. Sometimes you need a robo friend to bring you a leggy. Hey, Bosco, where's my leggy? Bosco? Bosco? Oh. Oh, thank fuck. Ah! 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 Rude. Frickin' rude. I'm glad you all had a nice time. I don't know what happened with that last game of Terraforming Mars. It went on so long. And my brain just was like, nah. You're not permitted to do anything until you've finished. I'm tired. The mules? They're just statting ships for possible ship battles in a D&D campaign. Amazing. Have you named the ships, or are your players going to name the ships? Right, is that where I'm going? That is where I'm going. Alright. I guess I'll go this way and hope for the best. Ooh, that sounded really close. Ooh, okay. That way. Okay, no names for the ship yet, just types. A caravel, a galleon, and a galley. Well, I mean, you played enough of the fuck biscuits. Well, I've used my one of those now. You played enough of the ship game. You know the one game with the ships. It's been a weird week. I'm exhausted, but I don't feel like I've done anything. I think much like Smudge, the thing that I've done that has exhausted me is be cold. And I completely fucked my back up at the beginning of the week. That wasn't fun. Didn't appreciate that. Could have done without that. Only just recovering from that now. Chronic pain. Would you care for a little more pain, since you are clearly a connoisseur? No thanks. I'd be fine without it. Okie dokie, can I go this way and get it? Can I reach? Nope, nothing is easy to get to today. Are we nearly there yet? Hi. Hi. Neat. Dove says I've given them neat features based on their characteristics. Like the galleon can do a 6-cannon broadside. The galley can get 1 minute boost to its speed because of its oars, etc. That's really cool. Cynic says it's my birthday tomorrow. Getting cake and ice cream. Fuck yes. Happy hatching day. I hope you have an amazing time. If you must get older, do it like a penguin would. I mean, it sounds like you're already off to a great start. What can we expect? Ice cream and cake. I didn't think far enough ahead. I bought myself a cake. I did not think to get ice cream with it. I was too short-sighted. Nom 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 nom. Yeah. I got cake and got played some board games at the weekend. Didn't really get to do much on the day. Ended up working quite hard. Yay! The joys. Cake and ice cream and cream, may I offer as a counter to that. Cake and ice cream and cream and fudge sauce and one of those little twirly wafer biscuit things with the like Nutella in the middle. Mmm. Fresh fuel cells, you say? Num 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 num. Splat. Oh, that's nice. It's gonna be near the fucking drop pod. That's good. I love that. Where is the hole? Where's your hole? Oh, there it is. Cool. Yeah. Pulling out the charge cable. Omegon says, I'd more go for just cake and cream if they served cold. If the cake is hot and ice cream offsets, yeah. Warm brownie. Squirty cream. Porry cream. Hot fudge sauce. Chocolate shavings. Ice cream. And this is how I would prep the fuel cells, by hitting them with this hammer. Echo says, I can't get on with hot things and cold things together, like hot cake and ice cream. I am sorry that does you a bad sensory. Not a hot cake, just a warm cake. Because otherwise the squirty cream just becomes just regular, common, boring cream. Speaking of squirty cream, I hear the government want to crack down on NOS. Kids are having too much fun. It was like one of the few things left out of the psychoactive substances bill, I think. No. Hot cake or pudding with a hot custard. I'm not a huge fan of hot custard unless it's just a bowl of hot custard on its own. I have too many bad memories of shit cake and weird tepid custard. The joys of going to school in the 80s. Do you want a burger that tastes like it's never been near a cow and some baked beans and like 2 alpha bites? Because that's what we got. School cafeteria tray bakes with weird pink icing. Mmm. And milk in little milk bottles, and then no milk in little milk bottles. Because a royal homophobe said no. Cheers, Maggie. It's our fucking milk. I guess it's fair. I used to be the same as a kid, because that's how my grandma served pudding. So I'd always just get a bowl of custard. And now I cook myself. Spotted dick custard is the shit. I don't really like dried fruit, so the spotted dick not really ever appealed to me. I don't think I've ever actually had a jam roly-poly either. Thatcher the milk snatcher. Indeed, she do snatcheth the milk. I'm having the milk now, small children. Children from disadvantaged backgrounds must not be allowed near dairy products. They'll get a gay. Yes, we want that. Some gay, please. No. Delta says school dinners were gross in the 90s too. I wasn't really having school dinners by the 90s. I was getting hideously bullied for my weight, so I just saved my dinner money. Used it to buy video games. Or sweets for other people so they'd like me. Oh my god, saying I don't think I've had custard as a solitary dish before, only in conjunction with cake. That's fair. The problem with most vegan custard is it tends to come in the same kind of carton milk does. So there is the temptation to just go, oh, there's some open custard in the fridge. You know what, I'll just chuck custard down my face. Because Laura won't eat it because creamy texture. Doesn't like milk. Say no to the milk. Mm-mm-mm. Take care. I will take care. I'll take all the care. No one can have any care. Oh no, equal distribution of care. Let there be enough care for everyone. Don't even know what that is. It's not on the list. Fascinate. Ooh. Ooh, it's so pretty because of New Year. That's on a curve says, what makes it wild to me is free milk for school kids is a nice subsidy for the dairy industry, which conservatives love. They do! As a vegan who is constantly finding random fucking milk powder injected into everything, agreed! Cool, I finished the mission. Go for another assignment. Hang on. What's happened? What's Automod up to? Apparently they hated poor kids more. Yeah, they absolutely hate poor kids. Delta says stop having school dinner and start having packed lunches after one day when I had no lunch because the school cafeteria had nothing you liked. That sucks. Yeah, I don't even remember what the options were like. Plagueful Part 2, the rockpox spreads. Oh no. Oh no. There's all these cool new weapons I haven't got, but also plot. Are you doing the thing where you won't let me click on the thing? Okay, hang on, let me quickly check on the chats. Hi. You can support me at patreon.com/DarkMonkeyRadio. Ooh. Darius says, last time I was in school, they already had hoagies at lunch. I've never had a hoagie. I've had a sub. Does that count? As I understand, it's basically the same thing. I could be wrong. Obegon says, for most of primary school, the way I remember it, walked home and ate at home. Never quite got that this was related to my previous unacceptable behaviour for lunch break until significantly later. Yeah, I was there was a time when I could just flip over my back wall and be at home. It wasn't a good time, but it was a time that happened. What have we got? Digs. Not done one of these in ages. Primary school, we weren't allowed to leave site. So, my middle school, we weren't allowed to leave site. It wasn't until like late high school, I think. So my first high school we were allowed out. My second we were for about 6 months, and then because there was a riot at Tesco's, we weren't allowed far. Like we weren't allowed in the Tesco's, and there wasn't really anywhere else to eat. But we weren't allowed super far off site. There was like a tuck shop across the road. That was about it. Doris says, big complaint is how they put sugar in everything. I hear that is a big problem in America. In the UK, for a long time, it was whatever is cheapest. Doesn't matter if it's nutritious. Just they have to be seen to be serving you. I know at one point there was a whole thing about the fact that prisoners were on better meals than most school kids. I can't remember what age I was when that happened. And then I think it was probably early 2000s when Jamie Oliver was like, I hate poor kids as well. I'm going to pretend I love them though, so... Ha! No more turkey twizzlers. Dove said, I was accused of being fussy, but now we realise you were very autistic and couldn't deal with certain flavours, textures. Yeah, I totally understand that. Jane, why must you eat the processed food? The processed food is all the same shape and texture all the way through. Weirdly, I can put up with way more of that stuff when I made it. Or when it's the kind of pulp that you get in a chunky soup. Like a pre-made chunky soup. Num 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 num. Delta says, yesterday I discovered Baguette Express for the first time. A little bit like Subway, but actually good. I don't know why people rip on Subway. I really like Subway. I might be a basic bitch, but I really like Subway. It's a good sandwich. My only complaint with Subway is that they never give me enough pickles or chilies. I was like, more chilies, more pickles. Yeah, just imagine you're hurling them into a bin because you think they're gross. Yeah, do that, but onto my sandwich. Thanks. And some vegan garlic aioli, thank you. I'm missing eating Subway. Nihilistic Droid says, Subway makes me profoundly sad. Something about it. Wait, may I ask which country you are in? I'm curious. I'm curious if... Like, if it's just America, or if it's everywhere that they are franchised. Several times I have lived in towns where it's like, oh yeah, we have a subway. Yeah, we're closing the subway down. But no, my subby, my sandwich. I need my sandwichy. Tasty sandwich. Num num, please. Damn, it sounded so tired that time. You're also UK, okay. Curious. Maybe it's just me that's like, num num, tasty sandwich. Oh my god, says the problem is having to talk to people. Agreed. But you can do a couple of things to get around that. One, you can just make a list. Just be like, hey, I'm doing a couple of sandwiches. Would it be easier if I just gave you a list? Would that work for you? Alternatively, ordering online. Order for delivery. Never have to talk to anyone again. The only problem there is just, once again, never getting enough chilies and pickles. Galactic droid does not like the tuna. I know there was a whole thing about the tuna not being tuna or something for a while, but I really like just going, can I just have a sandwich full of veggies and like the garlic aioli, because it's really good. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Dig, 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 dig. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's unhelpful. Who put that there? I didn't put that there. Who authorized this darn cave-in? We're gone saying, maybe I forgot how to really enjoy things. I mean, there's a lot going on. It can be quite difficult. There are many stresses. It's difficult to find time to like genuinely sit down and enjoy just stuff, some time. Maybe that's just the neurodivergence talking, but yeah, just at least Detroit saying you have to speak to a person to describe what you want on your sandwich. A small amount or a big amount? Yeah. I guess it's not for everyone, but it seems to not be for most people. It's just me who's like, it's fine. Sandwich, please. Nom nom. Hey. Oh, you're just exploding at me. Cool. I was like, what can I help for you? Oh no, you're dead. Do you want lettuce? Do you want tomato? Do you want onion? No. No, 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 no. Hi. Can I get foot-long veggie light on wheat, toasted, vegan cheese? Awesome. You don't have to say anything. You move along to the next one. Next one. Cool. Can I get all the salad except olives, extra pickle, extra chili? Take a look at the menu, work out the script in advance. And know which order you're walking down the thing. You can get the whole thing out really, really easy. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just made it super efficient for my own sake. This sandwich is bleak. Okay, how do we streamline this to make it as unbleak as possible? Thanks, brain. Let's go. Maybe it also helps that I know Laura's order off the top of my head as well. My worst experience of any Subway is needing to eat something at MCM London Comic Con. I need food. I require sustenance, if that's okay. Well, I'm gonna wait 25 minutes in a queue full of interestingly dressed but kind of miserable people. Because they didn't think about going and getting food until they were already super hungry. And now they've had to wait a really long time. Hello, Jay-Z Beastie, Rockenstone indeed. How's it going? I hope you are well. And he says, I script every conversation with workers ahead of time. I think that's my mistake. I don't. I just try not to talk to them. Full stop. I don't want to have to talk to anyone. And anytime I do have to talk to someone, maybe it could just be an email. Maybe I could just make it an email. I mean, I have to several talking to people full stop anyway. It's just like, think I'm just going to cry. Just the smallest things. I need to have a conversation. Does the conversation, is it about something that actually matters to you? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to sob like a child then. Because I couldn't possibly react like a human being. Echo says, yeah, always run straight for the Nissa. First thing, buy 6 sandwiches for the day for MCM. I go to the Tesco's, I see whatever version of rum and coke or Pimm's is on special offer. I jam like half a dozen to a dozen in my bag. And then whatever is vegan and carby. Hey, you don't eat meat. Can we interest you in this fabulous combination that we're all absolutely fascinated by? Cool, what is it? It's falafel and hummus. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love falafel and hummus, but also, could we have something else, please? Just a little bit of variety. I like eating the same fucking food all the time, full stop, but my goodness. On my own terms. Yeah, we've got falafel and hummus. Cool. We've got bacon. Don't like bacon. Don't even like vegan bacon. Gives almost all of it, without fail, gives me the frazzle burps for the rest of the day. It's like, why does this all taste like frazzles? Fake bacon, yeah, fakin'. Bacon. Like some bacon. Ooh, I see gold. And more importantly, more kite. My goodness, that's a long way down. Oh, that's gonna hurt when I fall down there. Oh, and it's also belching fire, and I can see the rabbit. I need to get to the rabbit. Okay. Yee. Lava boots. Hello. Hi. Molly. Come get this rabbit. Num, 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 num. Vacant like vacant, yep. Void. Welcome to the void meat. What did we take from regular bacon that we thought we would transfer over to vegan version? Well, it's full of salt. And it has a flavor that you just want to taste all the time. So we're just gonna make it taste forever. The forever taste. You can't get rid of it ever. My tummy is sad. The void bacon. Gaze not too deeply into the void bacon. That's my 2023 challenge to makers of non-meat bacon products. Do it. No flares ready. How about some bell bottoms? Didn't think about that. I guess. Where the fuck am I going? That looks like maybe some progress? Maybe some anti-gress? Let's find out together. Ooh. Doubt I might be playing a bunny soon. In Pathfinder. Like the idea of Pathfinder, it's gonna be a big learn, I feel. Maybe what I really need, what I really need, is like just a video tutorial or something. Tried reading the manual, was like, that's a lot of pages to tell me confusing information. Dead. Cleansing pod. Bring me the cleansing pod. Hi. So we're going to need a scrub. We'll start with just a base, just with hot water and a washcloth, and then goo. Cover it all in my goo. I'm out of practice. It's been so long. Meow. Gooey. Gooey. Toasty. That's right, you explode. Foam. There's no place like foam. There's no place like foam. I've never been to a foam party. But I do know my cousin managed to catch meningitis at a foam party, so I think that kind of put me off. I don't know how common or likely that is. Ah, well we did it. Okay, cool. I'll drop that down again then. Cool. Delta says, I don't really like Pathfinder 1st edition. I'm not going to lie, very crunchy compared to 5th edition. Whereas 5e is so simple and easy to learn. Brent's running campaign. Well, been doing tabletops in 3.5. Hi. How's it going? Rock and stone. I think that might just be enough Holomite. Wicked! Oh, and the other. From the people who bought you Infection, have some more freaking Infection. Yay! I think once the ORC comes out, I might start working on my own ideas based on the concept of podcast D&D. Just like rules light, combat light. It's just about having fun and telling a cool story and, you know, sleeping with all the NPCs, if that's what you want to do. Or not making me have weird conversations with my friends challenge. Puns. A rockpox swarm. I don't like the sound of that. Hi. Rockpox Praetorian. I'm being swam. Swarm. Swarm again. Hollow might. It's both hollow and mighty. I am curious to know what is going to happen to these rockpoxed creatures as this the plot of this series goes down. Season? Series? Whatever. Hi, may I introduce you to my friend Fire? Hey, Tynan, how do? Tynan would have said, I'm sorry, did you say cockspawn? Because it might be a great way for me to refer to people I don't like. Vile cockspawn. I didn't, but that's yours now. You get that. You can have that. Oh, bum cakes. Cock and bone! Cock rocks, ready to rock. Echo says, I briefly worked on putting my own roll set together. That was very open-ended. Fit into anything, any setting. Just dig that out. Do it! Do it! Oh my god. Sorry, I'm gonna need a minute to just concentrate on this, because apparently there's a bajillion fucking Praetorians that want to have a word. Would you mind? Sir? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yes, splattered. Oh, for fuck's sake. Harry, we heard you like the rockpox. I don't. You were wrong. You misheard. You were misled. You don't, you liar. I'm getting infected. Welcome, foam. Poxy children. Go away! You bastards. Can we please, for the love of criminy, whomsoever criminy might be. Thank you. Ugh. It's nice to have new stuff for the game. My goodness. Rockpox solo. Maybe it's just the solo issue. Cool. Maybe it's just a solo issue. But it's definitely making it harder to do missions. Right. Where am I going? What is this over here? Something? Hi. Hey, what you got? What you doing? Can I play? Ooh, hi. Hi. Lovely to meet you. I'm the driller. A drill. Can I introduce you to my mule? Yeah. Go away. Rude, I don't want any. Can I interest you in some biting? No, no thank you. No thank you. Just a little biting. Oh, I'm so close. Oh no, I dropped my keys in the mule. The weird void space. Make number go up. Ooh, hello. Let's get him more kite. More kites. More kites. Yeah. Insufficient kites in the packing area. Okie dokie. Bit more kite. Bit more kite again. Meow. Meow. Yes, dig for me. Don't got room for more. Mule. Mule. Mew. Oh, I've got a yeasty cone. If you're suffering with a yeasty cone, maybe talk to your doctor. And for LZ, those two letters don't go next to each other. My god, I'm so far away. You're literally gonna put it up there, huh? Literally, figuratively, hyperbolically. Hey, friend. Me. Oh, Christ. Hi. I don't really have any ammo, so I'm just gonna run away. Bye! It's lovely to meet you. Have a nice day. Sorry we couldn't chat longer. They seem nice. Molly, wait for me. Molly's like, I've got you, big gold nugget. I'm stealing the nugs. No, my nugs. I need those. Oh, you bastard. I'm off this way. Bye. Bye. Oh, you suck. How could you do this? Why have you forsaken me? Getting that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, you bastard. Thanks. Thanks, game. I love you too. Yep. Running, running, running. Well, at least it's on a flat surface. There's nothing worse than doing this and the drop pod being like, ah, yeah, I'm just gonna just hover in mid fucking air. Good luck finding your way up. Especially if you're a driller. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye now, thanks. Thanks for having me. JGB says, fun thing. One game I was a bard and the DM had a puzzle involving an organ to play. And when I realised and played it, the DM played a song that was an organ cover of Bloody Tears. And I got very excited about it. And had to explain to my friend, DM, what the song was. I watched Netflix Castlevania shortly after. Netflix Castlevania is a good show. Heck Netflix, but good show. And as you watching X-Men Evolution, I don't even remember which one that is. ADHD tangents are the best tangents. They're all I've got. My life is just a series of ADHD tangents. Even medicated. Hi. Yay! I'm promotable. I guess that means I've got to be the gunner now. Gunner. Runner and also gunner. Ah. Rocks box. Take my socks. Oops. More lithophage thingy thing. Well, it's more likely than you think. Omegon says X-Men Evolution is the second of the last 3 X-Men cartoon series. Released in childhood, yay! One where everyone was in high school and Rogue wasn't portrayed as having already drained Captain Marvel to death. Huh. Most of the cast were teenage X-Men. Give me cosmetics! Free battle pass. It's the only way to go. But also, dopamine me faster. Okay, last mission tonight. Not going till midnight this week. Tina said that show did nothing to reduce my crush on Nightcrawler. I remember as a kid not being sure if I wanted to be Jubilee or to date Jubilee. Still thank excellent fashion from the original X-Men cartoon series, the one. Rogue was a goth, Scarlet Witch was punky goth. Amazing. Nightcrawler and Beast. Titan loves some blue fuzzy. Fuzzy boys. Eggies. Get back alive. Ooh, you pushed. You had me with get the thing. Come back alive. Ugh. Can't guarantee it, my dude. We'll see. We'll. You know what? I'm not going to guarantee, but I'll try for you. Fuck off, you splody bastard. How rude. Has this ever happened to you? You're standing there minding away when all of a sudden you hear the familiar chances are you're just about to be exploded. You might be entitled to compensation. Sorry, no, we misspoke. You might be entitled to condensation. Bring me a eggy. I would like a eggy, please. Right, okie doodles. That's interesting. A direction to go that doesn't obviously lead to... There we go. Doesn't obviously lead towards any part of the rest of the eggs. Huh. Sure. You may be entitled to compensation. Have you been disappointed by the lack of goo? You may be entitled to compensation. Oh yes, also anyone getting Who Hunts the Whale? Who Hunts the Whale, available from Unbound. Anyone getting a copy? Do enjoy my author bio. They were like, yeah, we just need an author bio from both of you. And Laura's like, well, I've already got one. I'm probably just going to use one that's mostly aligned with this particular book, as opposed to, one of the more autism or trans-related book subjects, where I might highlight slightly different things. I was like, cool. I'm going to say things I like. Daria, yours is possibly already here right now. Well. It might have already been signed by Laura. Tina's getting a signed one as well. I mean, if it's not here right now, could be here in the... Wait, what is happening? Are they literally dropping on my head? Ah! Holy crap. That really is just lancing down by the looks of it. Haha! Cool. Hi! Just one contagion spike today, that's good. One is enough, I think. Although all this talk of contagion is making me want to play Pandemic again. It's been a while. But this weekend will not be a weekend of board games. This weekend will be a weekend of make hand hurt by doing signs. Do all the signs. Hi, how's it going? So which are you? Do you suffer with yeasty guns or starchy nuts? Starchy's got the nuts. Oh, I'm so glad that's happening. I'm so glad there's... I wish I knew why it did the weird flickeries. There it is. It always makes me concerned. But then I try to remember the fact that it seems to largely only be this game. Okay, can I get over there? Because I think it's going to be better to try and deal with that boss before I try dealing. I'm infected! Everyone needs... Yeah, it did. But what I'm more concerned about is the frickin' tyrant weed. Excuse me one moment. How about no? How about you don't do... Oh no, where are you? Below me. There we go. Yeah, rock and stone. Not only rock, also stone. I didn't die. I want the world to know I'm not dead, yo. Oh. I'm not Roger. Silly. No, game audio. Oh. Well, I'm glad we got an hour and a half into this stream. You got nothing. That's interesting. Cool, 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 cool. Test. Thanks for telling me. I appreciate it. There we go. Well, this stream has gone badly. I tried my best. I tried so hard. In the end, tech was wrong first. No one could hear me. Because my microphone was just refusing to work. Had to do a completely easy reset. Don't know what happened. I'm glad you enjoy my voice. I work very hard on it.
Step 1. Cover rock box foils with foam.
I'm gonna spit you everywhere, right? Let's go. Yeah, and then you suck up on my goo. Deal?
The rock box got me!
Yes, so good. Right, you're dead. You're dead. Never gonna bother me no more, no more.
Consider this. Legally speaking, rocking is more legal than stoning. Disgusting, huh?
Aha. Well,
Deploying
they are now.
lithophone.
I think rocking and stoning should be fully legalized. If I am elected head of the company of Deep Rock Galactic, I will fully legalize both rocking and stoning.
Damn rock pucks!
Rockbox indeed.
Applying
Let's go, suck up my
lithophone
goo.
on the rock box boils.
A rock pox upon them. Rocks, pox. Who's gonna stick the nuts in their mouth?
Aye! The rock pucks is getting into my suit!
Boo! Boo, I say! Concerning because I do not have help. Hey! Is there another way I can get to more rockbox bits without getting fucked up? Can I shoot my gun on the ceiling? Kinda?
Foaming up the area!
That's right, getting it all good and gooey. Come on, let that be enough. Guzzle my goo down! Ugh. Insufficient rock box in the backing area. Alright.
Final contagion spike neutralized.
Oh, they fucked
All
that.
signs of rockpox have been
Won't be
eliminated
needing
from the
this.
cave. Well done.
You can't hit. Oh, you can hit me. Oh. I'm now really freaking paranoid. It's all gone wrong today. It's all gone wrong. Ooh, red stuff. Nom 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 nom. Hope for the game audio not too loud. It looks like it might be. Who can say? You can say.
None
Only
can
you
stand
can tell me.
For us!
Rock and stone. It's what we'd offer do. Thanks.
I feel vitalized. Molly,
Molly.
come here!
Molly. Here's Mouse. Right.
The
I have to
shuttle
collect
will
so
really
many
be
more
in
eggies.
for it this time.
Should
Dropping
probably
its
get
cargo
back
like
to
this.
that as opposed to all
Good
the
work,
other
team. Performance point bonus is
random
active.
stuff I'm doing. Okay, this looks like the most directly proximate egg. Eggy, come out! I want to love and support you! Oh, hello.
Help
I mean, I
me
could
mind
just do
this.
that. That would work.
Molly, over here!
Eggy! I got an egg. I got an egg.
Stay by my side, Bosco Fett!
Yeah. Right.
This is a friggin' hell.
Eggies. Okay, well, I thought I wasn't doing great, but turns
Got
out
contact minus. Swarm headed your way.
a swarm. That's rude. I didn't order that. Who ordered a swarm? I only wanted waffles, and I shall only be accepting waffles. I only want waffles now.
Swarm? They're here.
Tasty waffles. And some actual maple syrup. It's been so long since I had real maple syrup. But it's so expensive. Damn you. Damn you and your maple syrup cartels. Thanks for coming, JCBC. I hope you have a good evening. Or afternoon, wherever you are. Eh. Mate.
I call for the mule.
What do you call the mule? Apart from Molly, obviously. If elected, I will call for more mules.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish the job.
I will attempt to finish the job. Booyah. Booyah. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Scanner showed the way to spinning out. Take out the rest of them staff.
Dun, dun, dun. Right, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here and not like that. Oh no. This thing. Ah. Yep, this looks pretty much like where I thought I was going. Late afternoon. Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. And that good things happen. You deserve all the good things. You all do. Because you're lovely.
Oh yeah.
Stop singing about the pig. The pig is stuck in my head. I can't help it. Went swimming on Wednesday, as is our usual thing. Get up at 7 AM. Go swimming for stupid physical health. Ugh. Ah, peril. Ooh, but also more Holomite. Yay! And like, most of my swim was just na 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 na. The pig commands me. Okay, straight up, please. Going up. Oh, how convenient. I feel convened. Oh. Meow. Okay, well, we're nearly done here. So I just want to take some time to say you're all awesome. Thank you so much for coming along. I super appreciate it and you.
Good work.
I hope the good things happen to you. I hope the world is coming to you. I hope you get tasty snacks. If tasty snacks you desire.
Sending in the drop pod. Starting the counter. This is it, team. Do us proud.
Ah! If it's not the rubber box, it's the actual ice.
Drop pod has
Meow.
arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Drop pod has arrived.
Drop pod departing in
It's
T
so
minus
far
5
away.
minutes.
Oh dear. That's my knees. That's my knees. I'd say don't wear them out, but they've already been worn out. And it said, just had dinosaur oatmeal. Which is very tasty snack. Wait, what's dinosaur oatmeal? What makes it dinosaur-y? Are there bits of real dinosaurs in it? Does it have bones in it? I'll have to look this up. Why was I never informed about dinosaur oatmeal?
The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
Woo!
Drop pod departing in T minus 4 minutes.
Yay!
Retrieving escape pod.
Instant oatmeal that has dinosaur eggs in. When you add hot water, the eggs hatch and your little edible dinos. That's amazing! Okay. There are good things in the world, I take it all back. This dinosaur oatmeal, that's amazing. It says normal oatmeal, but people take their glasses off and look at it slowly and reluctantly. Oh no, it's got my headphones. Help, now I'm sweating. Eh. That would have worked if I hadn't had headphones on. I'm sure. No, it wouldn't. I'd probably just poke myself in the eye trying to get them back on again. Cause I'm a klutz. There we go. We did it.
This last cleanse of yours made a big dent in the readouts. Like the lithophage is practically an organism and you struck it square in the knackers. R&D believes just a few more cleanses aimed directly into the heart of the local cluster should stem the tide a bit. Get it done, miners.
Uh-huh. Cool. Whatever all that means. Hi. Who Hunts the Whale is available from bookshops that are not Amazon. Bookstore.org, I think it's called. They have it. Unbound. You can get it directly from unbound.com/book/whale. Probably, I don't know if you can still get signed copies. You might still be able to get signed copies. If not, maybe you will get to bump into us and get a Laura signed copy. Anyway, Who Hunts the Whale is available. I wrote it with Laura. It's good. It's funny. It's about the video game industry, and yeah. And I'm really happy with it. I've wanted to write a book since I was 13, and now a thing that I helped do, and wrote a good chunk, surprising amount of crunch that I did on this, for a book that talks about how awful crunch is. Thank you very much. In the month of Unicorn Dance Party, because I'm still having Unicorn Dance Party. Thank you very much to these lovely people who have donated to the Patreon. Thank you very much to If Joe picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many picked peppers would Austin's pussy fit? Laura, Bethany, Morgan and Morgan say give Lauren money at paypal.me/rawgalicious. Lauren's lewds and nudes are very raw. Omegon the Sane, Tallulah, Laura K Buzz, Fancy Angles, Tynan, Future Fishy, Goody Mum, Steffi K, Callum wishing warm snuggles and cozy cuddles to anyone who desires them, Turner, Kelladry Jane, Insomnia's Plaything, Rob Sothoth, No Jokes, Been Distracted, Found Love, awesome, congratulations, Jay-Z Beastie, The Huggable Snap, hey, I know you. Sir Alistair Octopus says support your union. Rachelology, Skitch is a great guy despite the criminal views on poutine. Annabelle, the Cantankerous Gnome, Higgins the Seagull, a dyslexic velociraptor votes in favour of the Spookmaster General, joining us all year round. Kiri Magic, Anthony Tippin, Tom Bowers, and Basin is back. Thank you so much, all of you, for your support. Thank you very much, all of you who came along to hang out. I hope you have a calm and pleasant week, and I hope things are good for you. And thanks for coming along. We'll see you again sometime. Bye-bye.